Hello. So there's definitely some lag. It's not real time. Hello. Let's just see how that works. There's definitely some lag. It's not real time. Hello. Let's just see how that works. There's definitely some lag. It's not real time. How's the music, guys? Is it too quiet, too loud? Let's just see how that works. There's definitely some lag. It's not real time. How's the music, guys? Is it too quiet, too loud? I've been trying to figure out how to get the audio to play through its own, through like the headphone jack or something. Yeah, I don't want the extra background sound. Get the audio to play through its own, through like the headphone jack or something. Yeah, I don't want the extra background sound. Get the audio to play through its own, through like the headphone jack or something. Let's try that. I was also running it on my phone, so my mic was probably picking that up, and that was definitely not ideal. It's echoing because I had it on my phone, which was definitely delayed. Everything I'm saying is like 10 seconds ago. Now that it's not on my phone, that shouldn't be an issue for you guys. I just won't be responding exactly in real time, apparently. Still trying to figure all this out as I go. Is the music a little bit better now that my phone's not on? Groovy. Alright, so today, as the title suggests, right here, we are working on a Judge Foil mana drain. I already have the sketch down here, a little like just a light block in. We're gonna go in and kind of really bring it out, block it in, and I don't know, we'll see. So here we go. Just gonna get started, and I'll periodically check the messages. Yeah, I like this kind of music to just zone out to. So I'll go ahead and start on the face. We'll get the face in here really detailed. Hey, thanks for the follow. GC79 lol. Appreciate it, man. So for this piece, yeah, we got some sound. For this piece, I want to stick to like kind of that. What is that? What is the card? The old art, the mana, not mana drain. Hold on, I'm gonna do some googling. It's worth a Google. Mana. It's not mana drain. Is it pirate? It's not piracy. Mana. Hap? What the hell is it? It's man, I'm having such a hard time thinking today. It was a rough morning. Mana short is what I'm thinking of. Let's see. Probably a real noob question, but how do you get the art off the card? Do you just paint a base color over? Yeah, so what I do is I actually do, some artists will do like a thin layer of gray for their base coat, usually using something like, oh, thanks for the follow, Angie the Cat. I don't use the traditional like acrylics or anything. My base coat is spray paint. I'll prep the card and get all the letters or the mana, cost, name, power, toughness, etc. I'll get that all prepped out, taped off, and then I'll prep the entire card with a base layer of like a spray paint primer, very specific brand, which I have. I'll show it to you in a bit. And then I do some light sanding with a sanding sponge. Let's see. So, oops. So this guy right here, just a really very fine grain sanding sponge. Oh, I dropped everything on the floor. So, give me a second. Sorry. I'll do everything with that sanding sponge. Smooth it out and get it back down to the proper thickness, so that it's the same as a normal Magic card. And it's good to go. Anyway, so what I was saying earlier, mana short is one of my favorite arts on a Magic card. It's an old one. And I know this is a mana drain, but it's kind of in that same theme family. And so I wanted to kind of incorporate some of that, the flowers and things kind of being, yep, the classic one with the rose. I wanted to have this person, this sorceress or planeswalker or whatever, this figure, kind of pulling out the mana or the roses, if you will, and kind of creating like an aura or a cloak out of it, kind of like if any of you play Elder Scrolls at all, whenever you can cast like a stone shield around you or something, and it's just like got that kind of energy floating around you. So I'm kind of playing around with that idea a little bit. Okay. I am putting the sketch down with a pencil, so I already have the sketch, a light sketch that I put in with, oh, right here. So I have a couple pencils like this that just have my actual lead in them. And I blocked it in really lightly with, I believe, a 6H, just for really light. And then I'm just going in with a normal mechanical pencil here as I'm talking to you guys to kind of block in more detail and get little pieces darker. And then I'll go in and block in some shadows and stuff, and then go move on to the inks and things like that. And you guys will be with me throughout that whole process. So that is where each individual word or letter is actually showing through the art. There's no text box or mana and name plate or anything. It's just all the words individually are kind of floating over the art. So it's like a full art, but and yes, I individually tape off and cut out each word and letter, so it's going to look more raised while the tape's on there. But then when the altar's completely finished, I peel off all that little tape with a scalpel. It's a pain in the butt. Then I'll lightly sand it again so that isn't raised from the card. And I got to be careful when I do that so I don't mess up the art underneath it, which is why I have such a fine grain sanding sponge. It's practically not even, I mean, this, I think it's like 220 or higher. It's a good sponge. Thank you for the follow, Johnny Jolt X. All right. Let's see. So let's get some of this in there. This is all going to be. So really, on this piece, all I have to do is focus on the face. That's where I want all the focus to be, because I got a lot going on here with all the flowers, the floral design, and then these pieces, the mana being kind of plucked or pulled. That's gonna be gold, and some of the foil underlayer being pulled out through the card will also be kind of floating around in this floral design down here, all these flowers. So there's going to be a lot going on here. I won't be doing a lot of detail, though. It's just a lot of noise. The face is going to be where all of the detail is going to be. You know what? What's funny is I used to use toothpicks all the time, and I still find myself always needing one for something or other, and I never have any around. So I've just found ways of doing it and prepping to avoid having to use the toothpicks and rely on them so much. So you can definitely do it without toothpicks, that's for sure. But if you have them on hand, I definitely use them. I like them. Like I do. Let's see. So when I'm in the studio, I have a little bottle of toothpicks on my desk. When I'm streaming, though, I'm streaming in my home studio, aka dining room table, because I don't have Wi-Fi set up at my studio. Yeah, so like today the stream started a lot later than I'd like because I was having technical difficulties, and then also before that I was having family difficulties getting my children out of bed and dressed so they could get out of here, so that I could screen because they scream a lot, and it's really difficult to concentrate or get anything done with that going on. As I get some more details and things as I go through, I'll adjust the focus and bring the card up so you guys can see a little bit better. Well, so I'm choosing Sundays so that my wife can either volunteer at the church in the nursery and take the kids, or just go and take the kids somewhere, like to the park or something. So luckily I have that she'll give me about 2 hours or so that the kids can run around and do what they need to do to get quiet and give me the space I need. But I also chose Sundays because, according to some research, I have the least amount of competition on Sundays for not just altar streamers, but creative streamers in general. And then the ratio of streamers to viewers is a lot better on Sundays, which kind of threw me for a loop because I assumed people wouldn't want to watch videos on Sundays. If they were like me, they just want to sleep in, you know, or go to church, or but data says otherwise. I guess actual experience will tell us the truth. Yeah, Sunday's a good art day. It's very relaxing. I get to just chill, listen to some music. So once again, the music and my audio, video, everything, is that all running really smoothly? Can you hear the music? Is it distracting at all? Whenever I put my head down to work, am I mumbling? Is the audio still okay? I rewatched my last video, and I noticed every time I put my head down, my mic wouldn't pick me up as well. can barely hear music, though. Let's see. How's that for music? Too loud? A little better? Alright, cool. Let's get some shadows in here. Hello, Jordan Summersart. Summersart? Jordan Summers Art. Haha! How's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Oh, hey man, yeah. How's it going? Thank you, yeah. Well, my last stream was a test run, and one thing I noticed is it was really difficult and awkward because I was saying a whole lot, trying to keep the conversation going the entire time and talk about what I was doing. There was no music. So I spent a lot of time getting a playlist and trying to get all this working for this time around. Thank you for the follow, Jordan Summers Art. Nailed it. .3D altar. A spoon. Alright, we'll draw a spoon. I don't know why we're gonna draw a spoon. Let's set this guy up here. Give me a sec. Oops. Alright, we're going to draw a spoon really fast. And then we'll get back to what we're doing. All right. Alright, man. Here's your spoon. Ah, I just ripped your spoon, man. Alright, shoot me a message with your address, buddy, and I'll give you a ripped spoon. All for you. Fancy spoon. That's pure silver, man. Alright. Let's get back to the mana drain. Here we go. Take a drink. A spoon? Ah. Not the strangest request. Alright, man. I'll get that in my next mail day. Enjoy your spoon. Alright, so I'm gonna click the focus real quick so that you guys can see this a little better. Focus. Focus. There we are. So I am just blocking in some detail right now. or some shadows. Getting ready to do more detail work. We'll get that taken care of. Give me just a second. My music has stopped for some reason. Of course, technical difficulties abound today. Here we go. Mail days are usually Fridays. I try to get to the post office on Fridays. Otherwise, I just end up spending a lot of my life standing in line at the post office. And I never get anything done. No problem. All right. Alright. I'll do another zoom in real quick. Let's see here. Well, if it'll open up my video. Give me 1 second. Top down. Configure video. Well, it's not wanting to work. We'll see if it'll zoom at all. I don't think it's gonna focus. Dang it. I don't know why it's not letting me configure the video. Oh wait, here we go. Here we go. Alright, focus up. There we go. It's starting to get somewhere. It's pretty grainy. Let's fix that. Oh, dang it. This is the problem with messing with my focus, is that I can never get it to focus back afterwards. Whoa. No, dang it. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that was annoying. Sk0oMa. Try and fix it on the fly here. Alright, that should work. It's something. Take a drink of water. Alright, we have 11 viewers. It's the first time I've looked up in a while. Sorry, guys. I'll do a little bit of talking real quick. for those of you who weren't here in the beginning, this is a Judge Foil Mana Drain. We're going to be alluding to the original art on Mana Short, in the sense that really just I like the pretty, very, the floral kind of, I wanted something very feminine and pretty, but still, you know, in my darker style, if that makes any sense. So this figure here, she's gonna be pulling the mana from whatever the source is, the opponent, whatever. She's plucking it out and using it to kind of weave a cloak, a magical mana cloak around her. So I'm gonna do this floral, very busy floral design here. And this is a foil mana drain, so I'm going to pull out some of that foil from underneath. I'm gonna try and not pull too much. And I know it looks very busy, but I'm gonna try and keep that very monotone down in here, so that the words here, when I pull them out, all the text doesn't get lost. So in fact, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll start coming in with some ink. Let's see what we can do with that. I don't think I like this guy. I think I'm going to actually use my brush. But first off, I don't want to lose any of my detail. Wow, we lost 5 viewers. That's quick. Bummer. Alright. Yeah, man, I'm always open for commissions. It means I get a really long queue, but I'm always open. get these locked in. Because I'm about to get started on all this floral design down here. I'm going to take a picture of this. I don't know why my audio just keeps cutting out. See if we can get some more people in here. So I have it set up where you guys can actually request music. I should have said that, I guess, from the beginning. I don't know the actual, like, what you have to type down there, the command. But if you guys know that, it's Nightbot. So you can play whatever music you want. If you guys would prefer to listen to something different, it's set up to be able to do that. That's all in theory. I don't know if that works for sure or not, but it's supposed to. Alright, let's get back to it. Go ahead. All right. Take a drink. Ah, poop. All right. Just keep my hand off of that while it dries. In hindsight, maybe I should have done that last. But I forgot about this hand over here. So most of that hand's going to get lost in the text anyway. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of detail to it. Maybe I'll just come in and do a little bit of shading.
When I was a young boy, I was honest and I had more self-control. If I was tempted, I would run. Then when I got older, I began to lie to get exactly what I wanted when I wanted it, and I wanted it. Now I'm having trouble differentiating between what I want and what I need to make me happy. So instead of thinking, I'll just act before I have a chance to contemplate the consequence of action. And I will turn off, and I will shut down, burying the voices of my conscience sitting round. And I will turn off, and I will shut down the chemicals are restless in my head. 'Cause I lie, because I want to, but I seem to need to all the time. Even though maybe this is all part of my design. Ever since I figured out that I could control other people, I've had trouble sleeping with both eyes closed. And if I ask permission, if I make sure it's okay, I promise I won't slip up this time. You can trust me, but never take advice from someone who just admitted to being devious, who just confessed to treason. And I would also never ask a question that I cannot ask myself, or it might dirty up your conscience. 'Cause I lie, because I want to, but I seem to need to all the time. Even though maybe this is all part of mine. How can you say those things? Why can't you just believe? And how can you say those things and keep a straight face? And how can you say those things? Why can't we just believe? And how can you say those things and keep a straight face? And I will turn on, and I will shut down.
I'll get this top part of the floral design kind of finished up, and then I'll give another zoomed in.
This is all
give you guys a detail shot real quick. Hello, Best Burrito Owl. Best Burrito Owl. That's cool. Alright. I'll give you guys a little zoomed in shot here. So as you see here, I'm just coming in, putting in this floral design, and once I get done with that, I'll get down to I'll pretty much just be in the really detailed fit, because that's the boring part, and I don't feel like anybody really wants to watch that part. They like seeing this. So it's a very long process. It definitely takes a very long time to go from concept to fully finished altar. And this is just my first layer. I haven't even sprayed it yet to go back over and do more detail work and things like that. So we'll just keep on moving along. Better on this one. Oh, there it is. It's actually Sunday. But I like this song. And Fridays are a horrible day to stream, because you're competing with literally everyone. Fridays and Saturdays. Zero viewers. Interesting. Did I lose something here? Maybe. Still says 0 on mine. Is I guess it wrong. You guys are gonna hear a little weird thing here in a minute, because I'm gonna pull up my Twitch on my phone, and you're gonna get some feedback. So give me just a second. Interesting. It says 5, 6. Maybe it's just doing weird stuff. I don't know. Oh well. I looked up and I was like, oh man, what did I do? Everybody left. They're like, fuck this guy. Let's see if we can get this guy a little closer for you guys. We'll adjust the focus. Come on, camera focus. There we go. Well, thank you, everybody who's stuck around since the beginning. I know this hasn't been a very interactive stream, but I'll work on that. We'll get some conversations going on future streams. Maybe I'll pick some topics or something. I don't know. I feel like my first two streams have been failures in one regard or another. The first one was a bunch of me just stumbling over my words because I couldn't stop talking and there was no music. And this one, the music's playing, so I'm just not talking at all. And that's not very fun for anybody. So I definitely enjoy like movies, music, the normal stuff people like, I guess. So you guys, I do play Magic as well. So, or at least I used to. I'm trying to get back into it since everything got stolen, but it's a slow process. But I am familiar with the game, so if you guys want to talk to me about any of that, I'm up for that for sure. It's a peaceful stream. Basically, keep my mouth shut. It's Sunday, man. We just want to relax, not listen to you jabber. All right. Can do that. For any of you who are not already, I am on pretty much all social media sites. So you can follow me on Twitch or Facebook, Instagram. And I just launched yesterday or the day before. You can tell I'm busy. I can't even remember what day it is. My Patreon. And that is for any of you guys who want a little bit extra, it's like some bonus content. I'm basically going to be doing exclusive giveaways and things that I don't do anywhere else, and that's going to kind of be the only place I do it at. And then I'm going to be having a online store for custom tokens and little things that I'll be adding to that over time that I also won't be offering anywhere else. That'll be the only way you can access that, but it's just like $1 and then you get access to everything. So it's just a way for me to kind of give back to you guys is really the point of it, and communicate better, because it's linked through my Discord, which is I've got that up brand new. Also, I've been pretty busy launching a bunch of new things, trying to get everything linked and working properly. But yeah, I've got a Discord up that that's going to be mostly where I do all of my behind the scenes kind of photos, videos, works in progress, little tutorials and things like that. Those are going to be posted on my Discord, and a lot of that behind the scenes stuff is going to be exclusive to certain tiers of my patrons as well. But if you guys aren't familiar or aren't already on there, you can definitely go check me out. I think it's pretty cool. Let's see. Here you go. I'll post a link here in the chat. Feedback is appreciated on the site, and on like my tiers and what I'm offering and stuff like that. I'm trying to keep it away from being a charity support me type thing. That's not the point of it. Right? It's just like I said, it's more to have something to give back to you guys and give you guys some exclusive, cool content. But giving away free content, you know, gets expensive. So that's really what it's for. Well, we're getting there, guys. Trucking along. Alright, man, this is hurting my hand. All little details. Is it annoying to anybody that my camera's wobbling so much? Because I just noticed that when I looked up. I'm not really sure how I can fix it though, because I have it clamped to my table. I mean, I guess I could buy a camera stand that I put on the floor that kind of does that. Ah! Okay, seriously, let's maybe it doesn't shake as much when it's like up high. No, now I can't unsee it either. Yeah, a lot of people definitely cringed when I posted that. The power was in pretty bad shape. It was indeed real, but it was in pretty bad shape. And the part that would have hurt the most, or is the Lotus that I did had a Christopher Rush signature across the text, but I was informed by the owner that the signature was indeed fake. So I was going to design around that and keep it, but when I found that out, I went ahead and did the full art and just wiped it completely. But it was definitely a fun set to do. Alright, I believe we are nearly done with this part. Let's see. Go in and yeah, no, it doesn't lose value, I don't think. Not when it's in bad condition and then I just restored it, technically. But again, that's gonna be, who's willing to buy it, and who altered it. And then, some people would pay premium for an altered set of my power, and other people would absolutely hate it. So, Sk0oMa, there's not a whole lot of people in between. It's either they love my work or they hate my work. And that's fine. That's fine. Because I love the people who love my work. And I don't got a shortage of those. You guys are awesome. Alright guys, we're getting there. I think I'm gonna leave that. I don't think I really want to come in with any ink or anything. I think it'll once I come in with all this.
Scratch a record, I can take apart the remote control, but I can almost put it back together. I can time
decks. My favorite deck slash archetype to play. Let's see. Well, I guess it depends on the format. My favorite archetype, I guess, overall, is like stacks. I really like prison style stacks decks, regardless of how relevant or useful and effective they may be. I still like playing them. My favorite format was Modern. I also like Commander a lot. But Modern was my favorite format, and I prefer to brew my own decks. And I really only one deck, I should say. It was my baby, my favorite deck. It was Esper, and it was kind of a you know what? I'll link it for you guys. I had a lot of success with it, and I had actually managed to get it completely 100% foreign. Oh, excuse me, foreign foil original print. Most of it was signed and altered by the artist. So it was my baby. Let's see. Let me pull it up and I'll link it for you guys. Unfortunately, it was stolen along with everything else when my collection was stolen. And because of that, I haven't really gotten into Magic much again since. I do plan on getting back into it, though, because if you've checked out my Patreon at all, you'll see one of my goals is once I reach a certain amount, I'm going to be using that as a fund to be going to all the GPs and events and things, and I'll be meeting up with my followers and doing, playing games, going out to eat with them, all that, just hang out. But I gotta get that. I gotta get those funds coming in before I can do that. Because currently I just cannot go to any of the events. Oh, come on. Alright. Here we go. There you go. There's a link to my deck that I had. Alright, guys, I'm going to step away for a second to spray this guy. Girl. Excuse me. Guy or girl, whatever her preference. And I will be back in just a few seconds, alright? Don't go anywhere. Alright, and we're back. Just give it a quick spray with this. It works great. I've used it on, it's the only spray I use, and I use it on every card. It allows me to be able to continually work over it even after I've sprayed it. But it smooths everything out and gives it a nice, good finish. So we're definitely getting there. Which one is yours? Oh shit. Yeah. That's gonna be a while. But that's gonna be an awesome one. Yeah, I hope that one falls where I can do it on stream, because that's gonna be a really cool one. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of cards are at the bottom of my list, but it also means a lot of cards are at the top of my list, and a lot are right there in the middle. So, now, any of you who just cannot wait, you know I offer a fee that lets you get to the front of the line. It's expensive, because if everyone did it, then it would defeat the purpose. And then for any of you who would really like to guarantee that your card is featured on stream, head on over and check out my Patreon. And links a little bit farther up in the chat. And I offer a tier there that you get a bunch of stuff, but one of the things that you get is that you guarantee that your card is altered on one of my live streams. So one of my tiers is also private lessons. So like if you guys want to have like a one-on-one video chat with me via Google Hangouts or Skype or FaceTime or whatever is most convenient for you, I'm offering like 2-hour little drawing tutorial sessions, lessons, whatever you want to call them. So teach you to do what I do. So that's neat. That's obviously limited to a very small amount because I can't be spending that much time doing that. But I do offer it. All right, so I did some more shading and detail work, and I think I'm getting to a point where I'm going to do some gold and stuff. So I think we're getting close to the end of our stream here. I don't think I can. Let's see. Let me just check. See what's going on. Best burrito owl. Nope. Best burrito. I tried. The inspiration. Okay, so if you weren't here in the beginning, I said this is going to be sorry, I'm checking my phone to make sure my wife's not coming back with the screaming kids. Best burrito owl is correct. Cool. So the inspiration is Mana Short, the really old card. The art on it is just awesome. I like it. It's got like that pretty flower, kind of being the mana pulled from it or something. So I know this is a mana drain and not mana short, but it's in the same family. So I loved that art, and I really wanted to kind of show that here with this figure pulling the mana, like plucking it, and the mana is going to be these lines here. These are going to be gold with a little bit of like the foil underlay showing through, and this cloak that she has, this little robe, that's the floral, that's going to be like the foil underlayer showing through, being foil, and so she's like plucking this mana away and using it to like form a cloak around her, like to kind of weave it or whatever. I don't know. It's that's the idea anyway, kind of something like that. So we'll see how well it works out. So this started losing some of its darken that up a bit down here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go spray it one more time, and then we'll start pulling out some foil and see how that looks. before I gotta quit the stream. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So we're going to try and pull out some of this foil. Hey, thank you. Appreciate the donation, man. That's really cool. Alright, in just a second we'll see if we can see this foil, yeah? going to be hard to show on the webcam here. I'll make sure I get a good video of it when I post it. Yeah, I wouldn't even begin to attempt to do little tattoos on miniatures. People have tried asking me to do miniatures before, but that takes a whole nother skill set. I think that I don't think I'd be very good at it. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? So like what you guys are seeing, that's the normal look. It's gonna look really just bland. But then like whenever I do it, like I definitely see like the silvers and the blues and the violets and stuff. It's gonna be really cool. I'll definitely make sure I get some good photos of it. So what do you guys think? Do you think I should keep my streams, the schedule to Sundays? Sundays at like 11 a.m. to X p.m.? Because I can make that a permanent schedule if we feel like we can start building traffic on those days. And I do feel like traffic will build if I have a set schedule that everyone knows I stream at that time every time. But I'm definitely gonna need you guys to, tell all your friends, make posts. Make posts, tell your friends, join all of my social media stuff. Definitely try and get more people in here. We get more people in here, and I'll be doing giveaways on my stream as well. Here, I'm going to click over here. If you guys were here from the very beginning, you might have saw on this screen that I have a giveaway at 500 followers. So we're really far away from that. I might have to adjust that and do another one sooner. But I don't know. I was very new to this whole streaming thing whenever I created this, and I thought, I mean, I've got thousands of followers on Instagram and Facebook and everything, 500 on Twitch, easy. But then I started looking at other Twitch streamers, and it's like you either have hundreds of thousands or you have like 10. So yeah, maybe it's a little more difficult to get followers on Twitch than other things. I don't know. I think the only other majorly active streamer for alters is Peach. I know there's several other alter streamers, but the really majorly active one is Peach that I know of, and I know she's got a little over 1,000 followers on Twitter and Twitch, but I say she's active. I haven't caught a stream of hers, and I followed her to see, and she hasn't streamed in a couple weeks, so I don't know. Well, like I said, if we can start getting more people in here, I'll start doing maybe some trivia things or contests or stuff for giveaways. I'll start trying to be a little more interactive with you guys and make it more fun, where you guys can get some cool stuff out of it, and other than just, you know, nice, relaxing, lurking video stream. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy that too. Make sure I don't have any brushes in my hair anymore. Nope, we're good. Also, if I can get more followers and viewers in my streams, I'll probably start doing more than just one stream a week. I might bump it up to 2 or 3. But as I have to kick my family out of the house so that I can have the Wi-Fi to do it, I need to be able to justify a reason to, and I need a lot of viewers for that. Yeah, I figured if I chose Sunday morning for me, then even a lot of my European followers would be able to catch some of my stream, because it wouldn't be too late in the evening over there. Sweet. I wonder here, let's see. wonder if I shine a light on this, if it's just gonna look horrible to you guys, or if you'll actually get to see the... We're getting there. Yeah, that's a good cover too. It's by... Oh, I just lost it. I was going to tell you who it was. Give me a second. It's by Blacktop Mojo. All right, appreciate the follow, Axel Cat. Thank you. This is all going to be foil, all the floral, and all these little lines here are going to be gold leafed. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I haven't decided if I'm going to border it with anything or not. What do you guys think? Should I just leave it black like that, or should I border it in like a gold as well? Yeah, I'm really digging the way this is coming out. I'm liking this. I was concerned that this would end up looking kind of like shit. But it's not. I think it's actually really coming together. Groovy. I do definitely need to expand my playlist library. This is just like maybe 20 songs I threw together right before the thing, so apologies for all the repetitive songs, guys. I'll get a much larger playlist for the next one. Ow! Stuff really hurts. Hurts the hands. Just take a picture of what we have so far. Sorry guys, give me just a second. Alright, let's get back into this. Tedious.
Stop.
See you later, bud. Thanks for sticking around. I don't think I'll be on here much longer either. I think I'm about to call it quits on the stream. I'll stick around for a little bit longer. I'm getting hungry. I might get off here and go grab a bite to eat. Enjoy the rest of my Sunday. Nice. Ow. Which painter is that? Oh, you already answered. I'm gonna look that up. Cool. No, not intentional. So close. Alright, guys. We are very nearly finished with the foiling process. I just got this last little area down here, but my hands are killing me, and I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat and head to church. So we're gonna stop the stream there today, and I will post a whatchamacallit, where they speed up everything. One of those on YouTube. I'm still learning how to do the video editing and everything, so all of this, there's a whole lot of learning curve for me. Segue, if any of you know how to do that, send me a message and get in contact with me, because that's definitely not in my wheelhouse. But I want to get these videos edited down, put to music, some obviously music that won't get pulled for copyright issues, but I want to edit it down, get all the boring stuff out of there, speed it up, put it to music, put it on YouTube, and then I'll post the finished product whenever I'm done. On all my social medias and stuff. But guys, definitely thank you for hanging out. I really enjoyed you guys creating art with me today. I never really want to say painting, because I don't feel like I'm doing much of that. I don't paint much on the cards, but for simplistic sake, I'll say painting. Thanks for hanging out with me while I've been painting. And please take a look at my Twitter. Go on over to Twitter and follow me for updates on when I will be going live, and other kinds of information on giveaways and things like that. Join my Discord. I'll definitely be doing some cool stuff there. And head on over to my Patreon, guys. You don't have to subscribe or do anything like that. That's just for people who want to do more, who want to help get me to some events and things like that. But primarily, like I said, it's a special little club. It's supposed to be for you guys, so you can get some cool new content, some stuff I don't offer anywhere else. That's kind of the whole point behind all of it. I'm going to be doing these custom tokens that are going to be really rad. I'll be doing those, and I'm having trouble getting those done because I want them to be really high quality. So know that they're going to be really high quality. They're not going to be like crap print. But I'll be doing that. Eventually I'll be doing stickers and like t-shirts and other merch. But I'll be doing really awesome giveaways every month through my Patreon. Full altars, play mats, deck boxes, things of that nature. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, I'm not looking for handouts. I'm not looking for really support or help or anything like that. Uh, I'm looking for a way to give back to all of you who commission me and already support me in that manner. Um, but to do that, to do the tokens and the T-shirts and the things like that, that costs a lot of money. So the Patreon really goes a long way with helping make that accessible to you guys. And again, it's just, you know, my Twitch here, I do have a donate button if you guys, you know, are ever just feeling generous. That's awesome. That's rad, but definitely not necessary either. But yeah, just go check it out. You know, it's not obligated for anything, and even if you guys do sign up, you can set a limit on what you do. To be just, you know, $1 gets you a ton of access to all my stuff. That's really all it is. And then you can limit that. You know, you can say, hey, all I'm gonna do is $1. Cool. And then if you don't want to do $1, just you guys come into this stream, just you guys watching my stuff, following me on my other social medias and doing all the support that way. That helps tremendously also, and I love you guys for that. I have some awesome followers. I dare say better than everyone else's. So thank you guys. And whoops, here we are. We're done with the foiling process. You still can't really see it on this camera, but it's done. I just got to get a little more detail work done, clean that up, sand it down, get the gold leaf on, sand it down, peel off all the text, sand it down, make sure it's perfect. But we're getting there. So thanks a lot. Cool. I'll stop doing that because I'm sure my mic is really picking it up, and that's gotta suck. Alrighty then. Let's put this stuff away. I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys again last time. Check out my social medias. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram. Follow me here on Twitch if you aren't already. Donate, subscribe, sign up for my Patreon. Get awesome stuff. And in general, just be awesome and better than everybody else because of it. So I'm out of here, guys. Thanks again. Later. I just noticed I'm saying a lot because my music stopped again, and like subconsciously I didn't even know it, so I just started babbling again. Awesome. Peace.